Hello, water signs. Welcome to Rays of Hope, Rainbow Light, Love, and Healing Tarot. How are you? Thank you for returning. If you subscribe, thank you again. If you haven't, please do. And those of you who are new, I am new as well on the circuit. You can check out my description box. I've been a healer for 30 years, and there's so many links there that are all about self-help. They're all free. They're wonderful things that really will help you move on and transform and understand who you are in this earth element of this time that we are in. Very chaotic, but it's definitely, a lot of timelines are ending, a lot of cycles are ending, and we chose to be here, all right, because we are the ones who are going to raise the vibration of the planet and move into the new earth. And so even though we are in the earth, we have to not be consumed by the matrix, the 9 to 5 matrix. We are in the world, but we cannot be part of it in a way that it throws us out of balance, all right? So make sure that's the key that you stick to. So today's a Lionsgate portal reading. We have so many different readings that we're going to be doing today because I feel so bad that I wasn't here. So we have the angels coming in to give us one in the beginning, one in the end. We have the universal energy activating us. We have the key, which is going to give us some emotional let's just say this emotional energy that's going on right now. Then we have the tarot grounding it to the earth now cycle. And then we have the future self and some love reading, a little love reading we're going to do, future self and then an angel card. Okay, so stay with me. Yeah, so let's see now. Let's begin with the angel that's guiding the energy here. What is the angel that is guiding this reading for us today? And so hopefully next Sunday, I'll be doing the Twin Flame Journey reading as usual. All right, so stay with me. This is going to be a little long reading, but hopefully it'll resonate with the water signs. So what is going on? What angel is guiding this reading? Courage. Perfect. That's what the Lionsgate is all about. Excuse me. Having courage. This is Hanael. Okay, so courage at this time is an energy that comes in with the Lionsgate portal. It's about having courage to move, to understand the world that you're living in, to understand that in order to make changes in your life, you have to have courage and have confidence and know that you're always divinely guided. As long as your heart and your mind and your intention is there, you're always divinely guided, knowing yourself right here in the third chakra. And so courage is a definite energy that's needed for any changes that you may be going through right now. Let's see what's being activated on the universal side of the energy. These are our sacred geometry. And if you look at coded sacred geometry, symbols, you can use those to heal yourself. You just breathe in the actual image, and you can create your own ritual. Just breathe it in, let it saturate your whole being into every little cell, and then just keep doing that, and your intention will definitely shift you using those sacred geometry images. So here we go. What is the activation? Time. So time supports our understanding. Divine timing is here for you, water signs. Divine timing, and know that it's about being in the moment. Okay, so have the courage to be in the moment, because divine timing is here. And so know that you have to be in the moment for you to feel and know when that time to move is. So have the courage and have the patience as well for the divine timing that's coming in, to be present in the moment so you know which way to go. For me, I always prepare for the worst and hope for the best. I do. I think that's just a mother thing, I don't know. But anyway, I'm a very positive person, but I'm always preparing for anything that, I always have a backup tonight, right? So now this is the key. A very special person who created these cards, and we're going to find out on an emotional level, where are you? Okay, what is it that's going on in a healing level that you may not be aware of? And these cards will let us know. In fact, you know what? I want to shuffle the last 3 cards. We pulled out one. Let's shuffle the cards again here with these that we pulled from the deck. And let's shuffle these one more time. Okay. So we're going to pull 3 more cards for you, water signs. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right, so let's see for you guys. What is going on Passion. All right, you have a passion for something that you stepped into, your soul gives you joy about, right? It's desire. So you have to make room in your life for that. In order to make room for your passions, you have to make changes. You have to let go of something that is not giving you joy or passion, correct? And so you have to have the courage, and it is in time and patience and divine timing to be able to understand that. Let's see what else is going on. So false narrative, discernment. When we are not grounded and we are not within ourselves and we are not in our feelings and we are not being open enough, we will not discern properly, okay? Because then we have to be in our authentic self and know who we are to discern properly. So there might be some, stop listening to anybody or stop listening to any programs in your head that is giving you a negative vibration about anything that you want to change in your life, that for some reason, you don't have the courage to make the move. You have to see the truth. And the only way to see the truth is to know who you are, your authentic self. We can work in so many places with so many hats, but we still have to be ourselves. All right, we can be a super mom, we could be a lawyer, we could be the executive of our family, we could be mother, we could do everything. We could be all of those parts, but we have to be ourselves to be able to discern so that our life stays in balance and that we always have desire and passion in what we're doing. Okay, so all the falsehoods and old conditioning have to go away. The words, our dialogue, our programming has to change if you want this courage to move and to have this desire. And it takes time and patience. So sometimes that thinking could be very destructive in creating something new because you never get out of it. It's hard to get out of a negative vibration of dialogue. So it's sometimes what we can do with that is, we have to quiet down the mind. Meditation will help you do that. You might be feeling lonely and isolated because you can't make that step forward. You may be pushing people away because you're not ready. You don't have it's not the time for you. You feel that it's not time for you, but maybe it is time for you. Maybe you just have to have the courage to open yourself up. You have to know that all of us share our light, and in order for us to share our light, we help others open up, all right? So let yourself be open, have the courage. It takes patience, and it does take time and divine timing as well. But know that, if you're isolating yourself from uncomfortable certain situations, you're never going to move out of the false narrative, the old program that keeps you in the same place, because you have passion here. You want something different. And it seems that you need the courage. The angels Hanael is going to help you with courage. You can use Hanael, Hanael. Hanael will help you with courage. And you can pray to Hanael or talk to them, just like I'm talking to you. That you need guidance in releasing anything that is causing fear to move forward, okay? Because it's isolating you, right? We want to move forward and be the light of the world that you were meant to be here. And it's time to evolve. It's time, have the courage. I'm going to read this to you. It's not a negative situation, no, but a necessary one. Having the awareness to see it from your soul's perspective, that you choose much of this before you incarnated here. This releases the victimhood mentality, which is exactly the false narrative, the negative vibration and dialogues that's going on in your head. This releases the victimhood mentality and pulls back your power. We must go through trials and tribulations always. We all do. And these are opportunities. It's happening for you, not to you. To evolve, to grow. That's what we're here for. We ascend. How you choose to interpret the situation hinges on your growth or not. So when a certain situation comes up, okay, we have to be open. We have to have the courage to be open, to feel, to know ourselves, to be able to move in the right direction and to make the right decisions. Okay, so let's see here. So let's see now in the next reading that we're going to do a tarot reading and see where all these messages and energies that have been here so far correlate to anything that the tarot is going to bring us into the now cycle. All right, let's see what's going on here. So these are the Oracle of Visions. I love these cards. They're beautiful. I have so many. Well, I don't have a lot of cards. I mean, I have about 60 some odd cards, and that's it. I'm not buying anymore. I don't. I always find cards that I can, relate to and connect with other cards. But there's so many beautiful cards out there. But I have to stop. I have to stop. Okay, here we go. So let's see here. What is going on with the water signs? A lot of the emotional things are going on with the water signs, it seems. And yeah, it's going to take time for you to make those changes and have the courage to move forward. So here we go. Yeah, this is definitely someone who's been thinking about it. You're thinking and thinking and thinking about it. You're looking at everything that has happened in the past. You're looking at the present. You maybe even been journaling some information about how you feel. But know that it is time, because the winds are moving. The winds are moving you towards change. And this is a very last quarter that we're in. Know that October brings the greatest changes. I always find that October is a great month of change. And so be prepared, for these changes. And so it's time to have the courage to move. It's time now, okay? It's time to move. Yeah, and here it is. This is knowing who you are. You have to know who you are. You have to be your authentic self. Don't be anything but who you really are. And the only way you're going to do that is by feeling yourself. Open yourself up so you can share who you are. Share yourself to yourself. Love yourself. You have to open yourself to yourself. Experiment with who you are. Sometimes when we're so caught up with other people, relationships, that we are always compromising, we never get to say the truth of who we are, what we want, our desires. Other people make decisions for us. And that's the wrong thing to do, because then you never know what you want, what you desire. You never grow, if you never can find out what all those feelings are all about. So it's all about allowing our feelings to be open, have the courage to feel who you are, so that you can make the right decisions and be in your authentic self. So far, everything is correlating. And look at this. Okay, so it's about finding all the pieces and putting them together. So this is about you, all the pieces that you might have that you didn't pay attention to, okay? You're kind of fractured, perhaps. You have an isolated part here, 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 here. Whenever you have to be this person, you're this, you're that. It's not cohesive. It's not one whole person. A wholeness is what we are. And that's how we operate. Like we are a sphere of light that operates from all the inner center of who we are, okay? So here, this person is trying to put all the pieces together. And that's how I feel you are, water signs. I feel that you're a little scattered, and yet you're trying to find the pieces to put together to feel that cohesiveness, that wholeness that you need right now, because evidently you're going through changes. You want something. Let's see what the tarot tells us. So far, everything is really correlating, is resonating with each card. So let's see what's going on with this rest of this story. This time right now is very chaotic for many of us, and I feel that there may be some fear in, moving, losing your job, financial resources are not available as you want them to be. There's so many really, really chaotic things going on, but always prepare, like I said, for the worst and hope for the best, okay? That's all you can do, and be open. Okay, so here we go. Let's put this here, and let's see what the tarot is going to bring us in understanding more of this reading for you water signs, okay? And then we're going to do a little love reading, okay? So stay with me. Okay, so let's see here. You're waiting for your ship to come in, and that's okay if you're waiting, okay? But in order for something to happen, you have to move forward. And you can just be looking out into the wilderness, looking out into the sky, onto the water, and saying, yeah, that's what I want. How do I get it? You have to go within yourself and feel the desire, the confidence of who you are. This is a lot of color to me of the third chakra. This kind of color here, this yellowish card. It's not totally orange, but it's more yellowish in here. And sometimes there's a cloudiness on the third chakra, I feel, about you. You don't have the confidence or the, and if you don't have the confidence, you don't know who you are. And then your intuitive mind, your intuitiveness is not there for you to guide you. So you are definitely looking out for your ship to come in, but know that you need to definitely open yourself up more and have courage. Yes. And here is the Magician. In this position, this is something that you have already within you to self-empower you to make those moves that you want. Self-empower yourself with all the elements that within you will help you move and bring in those things that you are planning, that you are opening yourself up to. You are definitely putting it out there. You're definitely seeding the universe with what you want, but you need to self-empower yourself. You have to be self-empowered, and maybe you feel you're not self-empowered, but you are. You have that within you. Open yourself up, have the courage, align your heart and your mind, and just go. Don't worry about what other people say, what other people do. Things happen for you, not to you. And know that sometimes our relationships have to end, they dissolve. And we may know them still, but if you're in a place where you're not growing and moving and feeling good, it's time to think about change, okay? And yeah, look at this. This is the Hangman. This is also an awakening call. This is like saying, I got to look at all my perspectives here. Am I seeing things wrong? Am I looking at everything properly? Am I definitely, what's going on? So pause right now and look at every direction of where you need to focus on so that you can be self-empowered. And again, it's about courage. It's about opening up your third chakra to really feel your empowerment, to feel who you are, your I am, your strength, your confidence, your self-reliance, and also your intuitive. It's like the intuitive mind there in your gut feeling. Okay, that's the guidance. Our emotions are our most tangible tools in guiding us to be where we need to be, to have what we need, okay, or what we want. Yeah, and this is the challenge, to go within, all right? I feel that this is where you're not going within. You keep pushing things aside. You're hiding in a corner. Oh, I don't know what I want to do. I'm tired. That's what I feel. I feel here that someone is very tired of redoing his life the same way, nothing changes. I don't know. Well, you know what? Go within yourself, because the Hermit card is here. It's about spirituality. It's about going within. Really, the wisdom and knowing who you are is right in here. Open yourself up to yourself. Okay? So let's see here. What else is going on? The Emperor. You definitely are a very strong person. You feel a lot. You definitely may not show it, but that's okay, because the Emperor, is someone who could be very stoic, but in a way that could be what's keeping you from knowing who you are and making those moves, to have the courage to get closer to what you need and your desire of what you want in your life. So right now I'm feeling that you're more stoic right now. You're cold. You may be putting people away, pushing them away. You don't want to get involved, but it's okay. Get involved with yourself. That's what is most important. Get involved with yourself. Love yourself. Get to know who you are. Have the courage. Yeah, and look at this in your mind. I feel you see the sun. You know it's there. You know how to get there. Water elements. You know how to get there, water signs. Because the sun is, you have the right way. You know the right way, but you have this fear of moving and making changes. All right, so let's see here. What's going on here in the heart? Passion. This is what you want. You want passion. You want fun. You want, to be out there again. Your heart is longing for it, but you just, for some reason, have this problem of moving forward. There's fear here, and there's something that is missing, which is you. You are missing yourself. Go find yourself within. Get to know who you are and let those feelings come through. And here the Queen of Swords is in a higher self position. Clarity is definitely here for you to look at. You need to be clear. You need to be clear so that you can look at all perspectives, because the Hangman is showing you that take a pause, look at all your perspectives. You have to, it's an awakening call, to be clear, to have more clarity about what you want in your life. When you don't have that clarity, you don't know who you are, because then you can't make decisions and move forward. You're always doing the same thing over and over. You're a robot, maybe, or you keep playing the same song and it gets boring, and then that's when you go like, oh, I'm tired. Yeah, because nothing changes. So let's see here now in the love department what's going on. And here it seems like in that healing, the healing cards that we pulled out on the emotional body, that you are isolating yourself. Then I could understand it maybe not time for you, to open yourself up, but that's what you need to do if you want to move forward, to have the courage to move forward, and Hanael can help you with that. So let's see, let's pull 3 cards to see what's going on in a deep knowing of emotions, love in your life. And again, we will pull 2 more cards and then hopefully, it'll be a happy ending. Trust the journey. Your connection is protected. So you see, trust the journey. Open yourself up. You don't have to be always this stoic, because the Emperor is very bright. He's very beautiful energy, but, he puts his feelings away because he has to make big decisions, and perhaps that's another thing. You may have a lot on your plate. You may have not been able to make room for your own self, your own feelings. So you have that position where you have to keep them, out of your feeling world. But that's where the problem arises. So empower yourself with all the elements. You are magical. Okay. You're trying to resist temptation. Yes. Oh my God, you're taming the hunger. You have the hunger. It's right here in the heart position. That's where this card fell. You have the hunger for it, but you just can't seem to move yourself forward. Get to know yourself. You need to definitely get to know yourself, and really, really, really align with who you really are. And here it is. Okay, so there is an invitation coming to you soon. It's a date, and maybe it's already come to you and you're maybe refusing it, but it's time to take it because the sun is in this position, okay? And these are the 3 cards in the position. You're trying to find the pieces of yourself, to put it together, to feel whole. Your mind knows it. Your mind knows that it will bring you everything that you want, okay? Because this is the sun energy. And a date comes to you. Invitation. Take the invitation. Let yourself be known to everyone. Open yourself. Let your light shine. Be free. Have the courage. It's time. All right, so let's see what your future self cards will say. Water signs. Again, this may not have resonated with everyone, but for some reason, all my readings were different today, and I liked every one of them for the signs for the portal. So let's see what else is going on here for the future self for our water signs. Let's see what the future self cards say. All right, let's do one more shuffling. One more shuffling. Okay. For our water signs, here we go. What does the future self say? You're a lot tougher than you think you are. Yes, you are. You're magical. Get Hanael. Ask Hanael to help you with the courage to move forward. And let's see what the angel final message is for you, water signs. I'm having so much fun. I hope this resonates with some of you, and maybe not all of it, but we all learn something, and it might wake up something, a subconscious knowing that it's, I thought of that, but that happens, So let's see. Let's go. Final message for our water signs from the Whispers of Love. Let's do one more shuffle and then we're done. Okay. For our water signs. Have patience. It's time. Love is patient and kind always. So have patience. Yes, it's time now. Open yourself up. It will take time, but take the invitations that come to you. Don't keep yourself isolated. You'll be fine. Yes. So hope to see you next week for our Twin Flame Journey readings. And I apologize again, but again, it's so great to see you again. And please subscribe if you haven't. Take care now. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.